Welcome to the commercial nerve center of the country, Nigeria. It's Lagos. Sikiru Omoyeleja Shogbeson, the crowd favorite right here, up against Segun Bobani. Challenge.
It's still Go TV Fight Night, the 33rd in the series. Moving on to the next bout of the evening. This one is a national light welterweight contest. Just time for the boxers to make their ring walk. And to fight out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, make welcome Adeogun Awwal.
Very young fighter. Like I said, took this fight. But you want to say that short notice, it's not something we haven't seen in boxing. He's got 7 fights, but has not been very, very prolific. 2 wins, 5 losses. And I hope he's aware of what he's up against. One of the finest young boxers this country has seen. I'm talking about the Soldier Boy himself. And the fans looking forward to this one as well. Really looking forward to this one.
To fight out of the red corner, make welcome the one and the only Tosin, Sojar Boy, Osaigbovo.
And there you have him, a very stylish boxer. He's got 11 fights, 11 wins, no loss yet. And those 11 wins still, of course, had one of the legendary boxers in it as well. He is another product of the Nigerian army. That's why he's called the Soldier Boy. And you can see him, clad in his red gown there, red top. And he calls himself a proud Edo boy.
And Sheyi Ajao, the 3rd man in the ring when the bell goes. First fighting out of the blue corner. Comes in a weight of 64.5 kilograms. With a career record of 7 fights, 2 wins and 5 losses. All 2 wins coming by way of knockouts. Introducing Adeogun Awwal. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner in complete red trunks. Comes in a weight of 63.1 kilograms with a perfect career record of 11 fights, 11 wins, 8 of the 11 wins coming by way of knockouts. Introducing the undefeated warrior. He goes by the name Soldier Boy, Tosin Osaigbovo. The referee George with his instructions to the boxers now.
Good evening, boxers. I'll be the 3rd person in the ring with you. I want a clean fight from both of you. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Fouls to be penalized. Touch gloves. Best of all.
I couldn't make up this fight, and that means, of course, that's Emmanuel Oto of Ghana. I couldn't make the fight, and that means Soldier Boy has a different proposition in his hands. It's always a very dangerous situation for both boxers, the man who takes it at short notice, and of course the man who's going to be fighting the other opponent at short notice as well, because there's a different style of boxing. Let me let George tell us about who and who, or just tell us which of the boxers is who in the ring.
Well, Awwal is the one fighting in the yellow and green trunks, while Tosin, the Soldier Boy, in all red trunks with some white strippings. And of course, still undefeated. And of course, he wants to continue where he left off. A young man, but great prospects, a great future lies ahead of him. Like you said, element of surprise, because they've been training against a particular opponent, but now a different kettle of fish.
Absolutely. The man who's bringing the surprise, to be honest, has got to be Awwal Adeogun, because he's the man who's waited in the wings, you know, just doing his own regular training in the gym, getting himself fit. Osaigbovo was preparing for a different boxer, you know, trying to get himself accustomed to his style of boxing. And then at the last minute, you know, you're told that your opponent couldn't make it again. You have to come up with a boxer you probably don't even have enough clips of so that you can study him. I'm sure his team must have looked for that from yesterday after they did the weigh-in up till today, which is usually scarce. I'm pretty sure the boxer is not a very popular one.
I think it makes so much difference when you need to watch the tapes of your opponents and really follow their career before you step into the ring.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, it lets you understand the way the person fights. It's not always good for you to be finding out the fight style of your
Inside
opponent.
the ring, yeah.
Inside the ring, it can be a very dangerous thing for you to do.
Yeah, I think Sojar Boy
is trying to, you know, gesticulate that that was a low blow. And I think he's doing the right thing any good boxer would be doing at this point. You know, testing your opponent, seeing what that opponent brings for himself. But when you talk about Sojar Boy, he's a very technically sound boxer. I remember when he fought Otto Joseph and defeated Otto Joseph, even though he regarded Otto Joseph as a legend, you know, his defense was absolutely on point. Otto, who had the bigger punches, looked for ways of breaking him down, couldn't find a way through, and he kept scoring, you know, his points quietly, and at the end of the day, won by what was a majority decision at that time.
Also action from the 43rd edition of the Gold TV Boxing Night. Back to the ring for the second round. The Sojar Boy Tosin in the red trunks taking on Awwal. Sojar Boy now looking good with some quick hands.
I love the way Awwal is, you know, putting up his stance. If you're fighting somebody who has quick hands like Osaigbovo, you must always, you know, keep your hands up. But he needs to be able to put in the punches as well. He needs to throw those punches, but also make sure that while he's throwing those punches, he doesn't get caught. Because one of the best defensive boxers that we have seen in recent time in the country is this young man, Sojar Boy, Tosin Osaigbovo. So he's going to need to really be on top of his game.
Looks very deadly with the jabs.
Oh yeah, those jabs can be very stinging. You see that? That's exactly the defensive job that Osaigbovo likes to do. And you can't afford to allow him throw those, release those jabs and hook.
I think if he connects some quick combination, he has a big chance.
Oh, that's once again another below the belt punch.
Oh, he needs to watch it.
And I must say, I love his spirit of sportsmanship. Osaigbovo doesn't get, you know, animated, even though he gets caught with a below the belt punch. You know, he's taking it in good faith. He's not, you know, fussing about it like some other boxers would be, you know, throwing tantrums all over the ring. He's just getting on with the business.
Yeah.
Once again, nice body. And of course, Awwal Adeogun does his own as well.
A very explosive boxer, quick hands, wonderful combination, sticks to the job. Delightful to watch also. I think he has on a great, you know, characteristics of the right combination that makes a true champion.
Yeah, he does. And I'm loving the defense that Awwal Adeogun is bringing up. But I'm not
impressed with his offense.
Yeah, he needs to step up his offense.
He's just allowing,
I mean, you can look at
Sojar Boy to dictate the tempo of the game.
Osaigbovo, oh, massive one there coming from Osaigbovo, and Adeogun tries to respond. I mean, Osaigbovo is not even guarding his face. That's how uncomfortable, that's how comfortable
he is.
That Awwal is making him in the ring. He needs to throw those jabs. He can't. It's not like Awwal has the knockout power like that he's looking for the knockout punch. You saw Osaigbovo.
He might get
the chance
it.
there.
He might get it. I don't think this one might go the long haul, if you ask me.
Well, I want Awwal to really take the fight to Osaigbovo. He's a bit too contented with just raising his guard up, trying to tell Osaigbovo, like, I'm not going anywhere, I'm here. But you need to also, you know, throw in the punches as well.
Sojar Boy being very clinical with his punches.
Sojar Boy trying to gradually break down his opponent, which is something that he knows how to do very well. And I must say, for someone who took this fight at short notice against a very good boxer in Sojar Boy, he has really shown the stuff he's made of. Now let's see whether this is where Osaigbovo is going to come out, you know, all guns blazing, and bring a lot of the stuff he's got in his arsenal, which is a combination of body and head shots as well. He's bringing them on now.
I'm really impressed with his jabs so far. Very powerful jabs. A lot of people, you know, throw jabs that are very light, but the man packs so much punches behind his jabs.
Absolutely.
It's amazing to watch.
Absolutely.
So he's spot on with his combination. Knows when to bring
Nice
out the uppercuts here, combined with the body shots.
You see,
And some
I'm
side
not
hooks
seeing
also.
enough. Awwal needs to come with enough.
Yet again, some low blows. And the referee doesn't want to see that.
Yeah, I just hope that he doesn't get penalized, because from the way things are going, he is obviously trailing as far as my, you know, scoring is concerned.
I know you want to give some credit to Awwal, but for me at the moment, he seems no match for Sojar Boy. I just want to say the way I feel about it.
Yeah, I understand.
I don't think he has any
But I also
body
feel
shots.
that, you know, boxing is a very funny sport.
Elements of surprise anytime.
It could be going your way now.
Yes.
Oh, and Sojar Boy is beginning.
He's just enjoying himself.
He's beginning to unlock his opponent. Look at that again.
Some delightful right hand.
Like you said, those very quick combinations and those jabs that feel like they are actually, you know, hook.
Yeah. But he packed so much power behind those jabs.
Like I said, I would love to see a lot more offense from Adeogun, rather than, you know, a sticker move or a jab every now and then. You know, he needs to throw those punches.
It's been caught left, right, and center from Sojar Boy, who's just controlling the fight.
I mean, he's got movement. He's got the footwork. He's got the head movement. You know, you see the head movement once again.
Interesting thing is that they're almost balanced in terms of height. So why is Awwal not throwing as much as?
Yeah,
they
seem to be the same height. And both of them, oh, he lands a big left there, right there. And Awwal is quite a durable boxer. I don't think a lot of boxers will be able to survive some of these quick
Will he survive?
combinations. Well,
Only time will tell.
He's gone halfway. So this could be me now, being in a position of George Gift to say this could go the distance. I'm not sure, but I cannot confidently say that, honestly.
I think the gap in quality is so much for all to see in terms of quality. What a shot, what a right hand that time from Sojar Boy. Yet again, explosive, quick hands, fantastic combination.
And this is what Sojar Boy knows how to do.
Actually saved by the bell that time, I tell you.
This is what Sojar Boy knows how to do, you know, frustrate his opponent.
Just wondering what Awwal corner will be telling him. You just go there and try as much as you can.
Oh, well, they're going to have to tell him to, you know, I know you're protecting yourself, but don't do too much of defense, so much that you keep attracting your opponent's offense. So you need to, you know, go on the offense yourself as well and put your opponent in a difficult situation.
Or probably it's accepted that he's fighting a better fighter. Do you ever do that in boxing?
No, you're not going to do that. The only way you do that
is by throwing the towel.
Is to manage the fight.
Okay.
You know he's a better boxer, but you manage it in a way that you'll be able to get the best out of yourself.
True.
The moment you know he's a better boxer,
you come up with something.
You try to fight him in a way that he finds it difficult to bring out the best in himself. And I've not seen that coming from Awwal. He's trying to drop his guard now and try to be more offensive.
Oh, what a shot that time. What a right hand from Sojar Boy.
Tosin is actually, you know, up in his game as well. And that's why I said it's going to be a massive one there, catches.
I tell you, he's seen the man as a meat. He's smelling blood. He's seen this man is there for the taking. He's seen that he can actually just enjoy himself in this fight.
Because Awwal is not causing any problems for him. You know, you need to cause problems for your opponent. And Awwal, look at, you know, Look at how long
Well,
it's taking him.
I mean, Tosin's not giving him any chance in a way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Tosin's not the kind of fighter. I mean, if Tosin just defeated someone like Otto Joseph, you remember Otto Joe Boy Joseph? He defeated Otto Joe Boy.
So that's to tell you how good he is.
In his last fight, even though Otto, is not a young fighter that we used to know before in the early days of the Go TV boxing night. But you know what? I mean, he's gone to Ghana as well and returned from there. And he gave Otto a lot of kudos at the end of the fight. That's what we want to see from Awwal. He needs to start throwing those combinations as well.
And yet again, he'll be caught with the right hand from the Sojar boy Tosin.
Yeah, but you're still going to have to trouble Tosin because he's a very well-conditioned boxer.
Oh, beautiful combination that time. Delightful.
He's stepping forward now
Fantastic.
because he sees her. He smells blood there and he wants to finish it up. But Awwal is strong as well.
A shot! Delightful from Tosin. It's pandemonium at the moment. He's just raining punches.
And
absolutely
this is what I want from this young man, but his punches are not strong enough to really cause problems for...
I mean, Tosin's corner actually calling out for a technical knockout if it's possible.
Oh, well, he's going to have to earn it.
The man is there for the taking.
Well, I wouldn't say that. He's been able to
survive
the storm. Tosin has been able to throw some of his best punches, and this man is still standing. And Tosin knows the risk in fighting somebody like that. You don't throw everything at that kind of person because you know he might still just have something in the tank. Especially if he's a fighter who just stepped in at the last minute. You don't know how powerful their punches can be when they get pushed to the wall as well.
For Awwal. Oh, what an uppercut.
Round 5.
Round 5 to come. And Tosin, the Sojar boy, want to continue where he left off for the first 4 rounds. So bring you actions right here at the Okoya-Thomas Hall of the Teslim Balogun Stadium, Lagos. Tosin, the Sojar boy, squaring up against Awwal. And at the moment, it's the Sojar boy smelling blood, trying to even get a technical knockout if it's possible.
Well, Awwal still showing that he's not a pushover.
Just trying to stay in the match as long as possible.
Yeah, that's what you do sometimes.
Short that time, left hand from Tosin, the Sojar boy.
My issue with Awwal is that he doesn't seem to possess the punch power that can cause problem for Sojar boy. You know, you look at the jabs, the way the jabs are coming, and you look at the way Sojar boy's jabs, go through. They're almost like very stiff jabs that can actually knock you out.
I really want to see Sojar boy against a very classy technical boxer because at the moment he seems to just be enjoying himself.
Absolutely. We saw him against Otto.
Yeah.
But like I said, it would have been nice to see him against a younger Otto Joseph. Unfortunately, that's not the situation right here. Even my man Raf Chidozie George agrees with that as well.
Absolutely.
If it was the Otto Joseph that we knew about 5 years ago up against Osaigbovo now, that would have been a classic of a boxing bout.
Because Awwal doesn't have any tactical
lovely one there.
Oh, the light without uppercut
there.
Big shot.
Catches Awwal again.
Wow, the man is just like food in front of him. The Sojar boy. Very explosive jabs. Good shots, right hand.
Good one there.
Wonderful combination.
I wouldn't know if it's Tosin just, trying to
wonderful combination.
And you could
just glorious to watch.
I'm beginning to see something show. Oh, look at the way those left jabs are just connecting. And
just connecting every time. Tosin, the Sojar boy.
Big one there from Tosin. Will it be the corner of Awwal that might make this decision? Because the way things are going, I may not be surprised if the towel is thrown into the ring at this
Too early to say, probably.
No, but if your big boxer gets, keeps getting,
like
punch
this
every now and then, and if you look very well, check out Awwal's right eye, his own right eye.
Yeah, it's always
you can see a bit of a swell there.
Yeah.
And I started seeing it around the second
At the moment, it's just looking like a punching bag for Tosin, the Sojar boy. It's like it's in a training match.
Yeah, Tosin's not even been allowed to move into the third gear yet.
Oh, wow.
He's not even been allowed to go into the third gear. But I hope that this young man's coaches and his camp can do something about him. He is a good boxer, but he still needs a lot of training. 2 big punches there, and again from Tosin, and that's the end of the round there. He's done us proud, I must say. Stood his ground against a very, very solid boxer right here. Wow, I hope that's not a big issue. Is that a cut or what? Is that a cut? Because I don't understand what. 6th and final round.
Well, Awwal has received so much punches. When it's learning the hard way, if you want to be a champion, if you want to be great, sometimes you need to step into the ring against somebody that's way, way better.
And interestingly, I think he's in the ring against arguably one of the best fighters in his weight category at this point in time. And that's what you call baptism of fire.
Exactly.
He's been able to acquit himself reasonably.
But great shot.
He's received some punches from Osaigbovo, who seemed to be schooling him in the art of boxing.
I think the man is also happy that he has kind of opened it.
Massive one there. I think he's one of those boxers in the situation he is now, who would be, proud of himself to say, I got this invite on a short notice. I'm fighting one of the best boxers in this. Will Awwal finish this?
Oh, wow.
Will Awwal finish
just
this?
walking away with this one.
Or will Tosin be able to stop him? And Tosin's just catching him away right now.
Come on, I think they should throw in the towel.
No. Awwal is right there. Awwal is right in there. He may not have so much on offense, but I think it would be very wrong for his team to throw in the towel.
Absolutely no match for
Tosin. He may not be a match.
But at least for the records, let him hold that to the very end.
This man is still very, very durable. He's in there. And you can see him. He's taking the punches. But yes, he's not he's not doing the offensive. It'll be disservice to him by his corner to throw in the towel. He's not in any danger as we see him. But of course, he's been outscored.
He's been punished right from
He's been outpointed. But as far as I'm concerned, they should let him finish the fight.
Yeah, okay.
He's not in any danger right here. And his team is telling him, jab.
He's fighting to the end, but at the moment, no match for Tosin the Sojar Boy.
His team is telling him to throw in the jabs.
Sojar Boy, just enjoying this one.
He can't even catch Sojar Boy.
Just playing for time. I think it's done enough to wrap up this one, definitely.
Yeah, Sojar Boy knows that this boy is desperate and he wants to, make a big statement. You see Awwal there saying, you know what? I've done it. It was originally scheduled to be an 8-round contest based on the original schedule, which was an international bout, which should have been between Emmanuel Oto of Ghana and Sojar Boy Tosin Osaigbovo. But like I said earlier, at the start of the bout, because of the no-show by Emmanuel Oto, Awwal Adeogun was drafted in at short notice, took the fight, even though he's actually not acquitted himself as well as he should, because Tosin literally took him to the cleaners. It became a 6-round contest, and there was some sort of a confusion within the officials there who didn't realize that it's been changed into a 6-round contest. And this was where my partner, George Gift, was suggesting that maybe a throw should have been thrown in there. But still, like I said, he was still right in there, and I love the fact that the referee allowed the fight to go on.
At least for the records, it fought to the very end.
Yes, I mean, you can see that the referee, Tola Jacobs, was there watching very closely, you know, and Sheyi George, rather, was there watching very closely. And while still a young man, has a big future ahead of himself. Let's go to Ralph Chidozie George for the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the battle between the policeman and the soldier boy was scheduled for 8 rounds, but it came to an end in the 6th round when the blue corner refused to come out for the 7th round. We have your winner by TKO. He remains undefeated. Tosin, Soldier Boy, Osaigbovo.